What is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here, and welcome back to another news roundup. And to kick us off is that the leak was real. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Shovel Knight is getting an Amiibo. The announcement of the Shovel Knight Amiibo at the Nindies at Night event for August 27th wasn't that big of a surprise because we were kind of expecting it at that point. Interestingly enough, this is the first indie game with any kind of Amiibo support, and tacked onto that, it's the first indie game with its own Amiibo. We've seen third-party characters get Amiibo like Mega Man and Sonic. We've seen Nintendo partner up with Activision for Skylanders with the Donkey Kong and Bowser Amiibo, and now we're seeing Indie Amiibo, so pretty much anything is possible with Amiibo at this point, and I don't know whether to be happy or scared. Nintendo is not going to be the one distributing this Amiibo. Yachtclub Games is producing and handling the distribution themselves. I guess this is kind of similar to the Skylander situation. Nevertheless, other than looking pretty, what in the world does this Shovel Knight Amiibo do? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to tell you. Obviously, the Shovel Knight Amiibo is going to be compatible with Shovel Knight on the 3DS and Wii U, and it actually does a few different things with the game. To begin with something exclusive to the Wii U version, the Amiibo will unlock cooperative multiplayer, so you can have a friend join you to help beat the Shovel Knight campaign, and there will even be new cooperative moves to help you along in the journey. You just have to actually have friends though. Now for the Wii U and 3DS, the Amiibo will allow you to customize the look of your Shovel Knight with crazy and cool cosmetic options. But beyond that, you'll even be able to level up your Shovel Knight by defeating enemies and finding treasures, and you'll even be earning all new relics, abilities, and powers. That's pretty awesome. And then there's even going to be Amiibo exclusive challenge stages that will use these new relics and abilities. We're not done yet though. They are also planning to use the Shovel Knight Amiibo in future Yacht Club games and Nintendo games. Smash Bros. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best uses of Amiibo we have seen yet, and it's coming from an indie game of all things. Nintendo, what's up? Need to step your game up, bro? At this point, we don't know when the Shovel Knight Amiibo is going to get released. We don't have a date yet, but I'm going to assume that they're going to try to get it out around the time that the physical retail copy of the game gets released on October 13th, so they're probably going to shoot for around that time. And honestly, I want this Amiibo. Now, Shovel Knight wasn't the only topic at the Nindies at Night event. Graphite Lab also got the chance to talk about Hive Jump, which is a game I did highlight months ago in a video about games to look forward to. This multiplayer action platformer is going to have Wii U exclusive features, and Lottie freaking da, it's going to have Amiibo support. We don't know what the Amiibo support will entail though, but I'm going to guess and say that maybe the Samus Aran Amiibo will allow your little space dude to wear a Samus Aran costume. I don't see them making their own Amiibo though. Anyways, Hive Jump is set to release in early 2016. Now, at the event, there actually was a new Wii U eShop game that was announced, and that is Kerbal Space Program, which you might have heard of because it has been released elsewhere. Kerbal Space Program is a physics-based space flight simulator where you manage your own space program and build and fly your own spacecrafts. What's unique to the Wii U version is that you'll be able to control your ship from inside the cockpit by using the Wii U gamepad, and you can even use the touchscreen to create flight plans. Apparently, Kerbal Space Program is pretty good, so you might find it worth checking out, and it will be coming to the Wii U eShop early next year. Moving away from all the indie news is that we've got some new details about Project Treasure, which is the free-to-play Wii U eShop game coming from Bandai Namco. First off, it's no longer called Project Treasure, it has been renamed Lost Reavers. In Lost Reavers, you'll be raiding different parts of the world and trying to find treasure known as relics. You're going to be playing with other people though, because one person has to carry the relic around and they walk slower and they can't issue attacks, so the other teammates have to protect that person. Plus, depending on the stage that you're playing and which route you take in that stage, you may encounter giant boss-like monsters that you need to work together to take down. There will be different characters that you can play as, and they will have different fighting styles. There's even one character that uses a multi-view action system where he can change perspective so he can get a better shot. I do have to admit though that the latest trailer for Lost Reavers doesn't look that appetizing. The graphics are pretty dated, and also the frame rate gets choppy when there's a lot of stuff going on screen. Even with those things going against it, I am still interested in Lost Reavers. For one, it's something unique on the Wii U, and also it's free to play. Project Treasure, or Lost Reavers, is due to enter beta soon in Japan. We still don't know when the game is going to get released though. And to round this video off is that it's looking like the 30th anniversary 8-bit Mario Amiibo with the modern colors might not actually be exclusive to the Super Mario Maker Wii U bundle that is exclusive to Walmart. Wowzers, that's a mouthful. The reason I say that is because an employee of Walmart Canada shared an image of the plans of how they're going to be stocking Amiibo on the racks, and there's a slot for the 30th anniversary 8-bit Mario Amiibo with the modern colors, meaning that it would be sold individually. This would definitely be nice for those who want this specific Amiibo but don't want to spend $300 for the whole Wii U bundle. If it is sold individually, it might still be a Walmart exclusive, but we don't know for sure yet, and at this point we don't even know for sure if it is going to be sold individually. Only time will tell. But that will bring us to the end of the news roundup. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff, and you can stay tuned for more videos in the future. But I will talk to you all in the next video, guys. Bye!